Hello, welcome everyone. I'm just checking that we are going live. Supposed to be going live in Instagram, so hopefully you can see me. I think we're going live in Instagram. Yep, I think we're live in Instagram. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm Bev Jessup, and I'm the creator of Creative Sanctuary. So I would love to be able to show you today something I've been thinking about: embrace imperfection. So I'm going to give you a bit of a sneak preview into something, but I wanted to share this with you. I did this morning. I'll show you a video of it later on in not this live stream, maybe another one. But I wasn't very happy with it. When I looked at it again, because I did it this morning, I didn't look at it and think, yeah, I'm pleased with that. Even though my husband thought it was good, I was like, no, there's something wrong with it. And anyway, thank you for joining me wherever you are in the world. And I wanted to give you a live tour of the Creative Sanctuary. And we'll explore the inspiring spaces, the resources designed to spark your creativity and help you overcome your creative blocks, but more importantly, connect and reconnect with God through your creativity and through His Word. So I'll share my personal story about how things don't have to be perfect. You just have to do it anyway. So that's what I learned from this picture, really. You just have to do it over. And I'll show you the exclusive behind the scenes of some of the resources that my members have been talking about and have been doing inside the community. So I hope that you're all up for that. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my screen. So let me know in the chat if you have any questions about the Creative Sanctuary. Please let me know. Just put it in the chat and I'm happy to answer them at the end. So I'm going to share my screen with you now. And where is it? There it is. Can you all see that? So I wanted to just share with you the fact that there's only two days left until the Creative Sanctuary closes. And the reason why I'm closing it is because I want to be able to concentrate on the members who have joined. So if you are sitting on the fence and thinking, oh, shall I, shan't I? If you've been to the Zentangle workshop and maybe you've missed the replay because it was only up for 24 hours, I just wanted to show you behind the scenes. And I hope that that will shed a little bit of light of what the Creative Sanctuary is about. But if you go to this page, which is creativesoulspace.com/sanctuary 2025, and I've put the link in the description. You can see it going across the tab now. You should be able to see what's what. Okay, let me just show you the Creative Sanctuary. So we have a community that is off Facebook. So if you into Facebook, but you get all these sort of adverts in the corner there. I hate those adverts because they're so distracting. Maybe it's my ADHD brain, but I find that really hard. So this is our own community, and all the members that are in here, as you can see, they are sharing their work and they are asking questions, and it's just so lovely to see. So that's the community. And when you want to find out where everything is, you just click on the tabs here. So this learning will take you into the learning tab. So when I click on here, this is the Creative Sanctuary, the learning zone, if you like. And inside here, we have the welcome section. And you can even see actually it gives you step by step what's inside the sanctuary. If you want to join the community and you want to get the all the resources and things on your phone, you can through the Collab app, and so you can use it on your phone as well. But I do recommend you see it on a desktop. Now, My Metamorphosis, a Faith and Creativity Success Path, is a step-by-step program that is built inside the sanctuary, and each step has some resources that take you from what I call, from brokenness, really. And when I say that, is we are all imperfect, aren't we, beings? But sometimes we don't realize what God has made inside us and how He wants to use us for His glory. So this takes us through step by step on finding our unique strengths and celebrating our artistic voice, and all the other steps as well. Now, I haven't put all the steps in here because I didn't want to overwhelm you. But if you wanted to see all the steps, you just go to here and you can see the steps in an Excel spreadsheet, which is here. And this explains everything of where you are. So if you're starting at step 1, you're feeling burnt out, you're spiritually disconnected, you're creatively dry, you want to connect with God, but you're really not sure where to begin, then you're here at step 1. If you're, a little bit more confident, you'll be able to express your thoughts, your prayers in a creative way, you're showing up regularly, you're hearing God's voice clearly, then you're at step 3 here, which is emerging wings. And and if you get to this point here where you're thinking, I'm ready to explore my God-given creativity, I want to be able to use it for His glory. Maybe I'm being nudged to create artwork or create devotionals or create something that He's gifted me in. Then you're at this stage, and at the end of the day we can actually go from one stage to another. It's not a linear pathway. Things happen, life happens, and we get sidetracked, and then before you know it, we're back at stage 2 again, where we're wondering, I'm beginning experimenting with something, and maybe trying this new technique, and I'm just still craving for that spiritual peace and that routine that I'm putting God first, and I'm use my creativity in that time with God. So anyway, when we go through these stages, they are resources. You can see all here, and you can see that when I click on this one, which is unique strengths, I can click on here and I will be able to see the unique strengths work study guide. And the great thing about these resources is you get the prompts, you get the Bible verses, but you also get a creative project to do that's related to it, so that you can sort of visually see what God is saying, and work through those sort of prompts. Here's an example of something you might create. And in the sanctuary, how it works is that you go into sanctuary and you kind of look at which stage you're at. So if I am looking at embracing imperfection, this is one of the topics that came up recently inside the Creative Sanctuary. So I can click here and I can see the video about it, and I can download the PDF, which is here, and it takes me through this. So I just want to share this with you, because each stage is obviously different in this imperfection journal. The first 10 days is about identifying your imperfection. You get the prompts that help you recognize your own imperfections and reflect on how they've affected your life. You might even write a letter to yourself about accepting them. And then phase 2, the next phase, is about understanding your growth. Perhaps you see how those imperfections can be opportunities for growth. It's about how recognizing your flaws can strengthen your faith. And the third phase The final phase in the last 10 days are about embracing your creativity. This is where the magic happens. This is you're encouraged to create a piece of art that symbolizes an imperfection you're embracing, or even write a poem or a song about God's love for you, including your imperfections. And then it culminates with in your journal. It's a kind of celebration piece. It's a mixed media art. So if we scroll down here and all these questions that get you thinking, and then this is the creative bit where you have suggestions of materials to use, and then you can see the inspiration there. But yours might not look like that. Yours might be completely different. It might be a jar that is broken, and a bit like kintsugi, kind of put together with gold. So this mixed media art project that's intentionally messy, using things like torn paper and messy scribbles, and it's a visual declaration of your journey. It's a piece of art that's not about being tidy, but it's about what God is doing in your life. It's about the truth. It's about the freedom that He is sharing with you. So this journal is a perfect example of what the Creative Sanctuary is all about. It's not just about making art. It's about using creativity as a tool for personal and spiritual growth. And it's a place where you're encouraged to show up as you are. If life is really rubbish at the moment and you're going through a lot of problems and lots of imperfections in you and in your life, that's fine. This is a safe place for you to come to grow within the community alongside other women who really get it and are there to support you. So if you are thinking now, is this for me? I would welcome you inside Creative Sanctuary, and I would just really love to see you all there. If you've got any questions, please leave a response there. I'm going to put the link in the chat so that you can see it, in case you're wondering what it is. But there are only a few days left, so I thought I would make this post for you, and hope to see you all in the Creative Sanctuary. Take care. God bless. Bye for now.